G'day guys, today I'll be brewing a Norwegian farmhouse influenced ale style. It's a very small batch to get a feel for the technique and its efficiency. I have my own juniper shrub, so I'm starting with a bowl full of twig cuttings. In the Norwegian and Finnish tradition, these would be actual branches, but again, tiny batch and you work with what you got, all good. Half of this bowl's juniper volume was steeped in 10 litres of boiling water for 9 hours overnight. The next day I begin with a standard mash of 3 kilograms of malted barley with my 10 litres of juniper infused strike water. Almost a 1:3 ratio of malt to water seems very high, and indeed if I was running a trad 1 hour boil I'd be looking at a strong barley wine like ABV in the final result. Today though, I'm expecting much less efficiency as a novice, but no doubt actual Scandinavian brewers would do better with their skills and equipment. After the mash is complete, I tap off the wort and put it to a boil, so again a very standard brew practice. The Norwegian departure comes next, layering a bed of juniper twigs, both the ones I'd used for steeping and a fresh half, at the bottom of the mash tun and placing the mash on top. In the closely related Finnish tradition, this is called a kerner, but my setup is too MacGyver to give it that name. Let's just call it, I can't believe it's not a kerner. Once my wort is boiled, I then run it slowly through the mash and juniper and collect the infused wort at the bottom. Norwegian and Finnish brewers, if there's any number of things that I need to do to improve this setup, let me know in the comments. After the infused wort is tapped off, it goes back into the kettle for a reboil. I'm only doing 2 boils, but in the Norwegian tradition, up to 4 were completed. After the second boil and run through into the, I can't believe it's not a kerner, I let the wort cool to 30 degrees Celsius before pitching it into the fermenter. As this is my second batch of Norwegian ale, I already had a yeast cake of Kveik formed in the bottom, so it gets a second chance to shine. I've got 5 litres in the fermenter at a starting gravity of 1.074, which is down on the gravity I would have gotten with an hour-long boil. I'm still happy, as I didn't expect to match a full boil's gravity given the difference in this technique. The fermenter is heat belted for the entirety of the fermentation and sits at around 28 degrees Celsius. Thanks for watching guys, and I'm interested to see what I get from this experiment.